Japan's gaming, anime, and avatar integration ecosystems. Japan's gaming and anime industries have long excelled at creating immersive, interconnected entertainment experiences, and in recent decades, they have become global leaders in developing and deploying digital humans, CG characters, AI-driven avatars, VTubers, and interactive NPCs, across expansive transmedia ecosystems. Central to this integration are powerhouse companies such as Bandai Namco, Square Enix, and Sega, each of which employs distinctive strategies to ensure their digital human characters not only persist across games, anime, and music but also function as emotionally resonant, monetizable entities. Bandai Namco exemplifies a character-first approach to transmedia storytelling through franchises like the Idolmaster and Mobile Suit Gundam. In the Idolmaster, digital idol characters are designed as virtual performers whose careers unfold across rhythm games, serialized anime, manga, live-VR concerts, and merchandise. These idols retain consistent voice actresses and character arcs across platforms, creating the illusion of real-world celebrity careers that fans can follow and influence. The franchise fosters deep, parasocial relationships, with audience input shaping performance outcomes and storyline progression. Gundam, while thematically different, operates similarly through game-anime tie-ins, character merchandising, and narrative extensions that maintain the emotional presence of key pilots and their AI-controlled mobile suits. Bandai Namco's IP Axis strategy ensures character-driven IPs are carefully managed for longevity, cross-market appeal, and technological adaptability. Square Enix approaches avatar integration through a focus on cinematic fidelity and narrative cohesion, with the Final Fantasy XV multimedia rollout serving as a defining case. The Final Fantasy XV universe included not only the core RPG but a prequel anime, Brotherhood, a high-budget CG film, Kingsglaive, multiple mobile games, downloadable content, and print novellas. All featured the same core cast, Noctis, Ignis, Prompto, and Gladiolus, with consistent designs, voice actors, and emotional arcs. Square Enix treats these digital humans as high-resolution, film-grade actors, employing motion capture, performance direction, and narrative bibles to maintain character continuity across all formats. Characters such as Noctis were even licensed for use in other games like Tekken 7, positioning him as an exportable digital celebrity. This strategy depends heavily on in-house creative control and advanced production technologies, allowing characters to migrate between linear and interactive media with minimal loss of fidelity or narrative coherence. Sega's model centers on performance-based avatar systems, particularly through the Hatsune Miku, Project Diva and Project Sekai franchises. In these ecosystems, Vocaloid characters such as Hatsune Miku exist as voice-synthesized singers, mobile game protagonists, virtual concert performers, and social media influencers. In Project Sekai, new human characters are introduced to interact with the Vocaloids, expanding the narrative world through rhythm gameplay, story events, music videos, and virtual performances. Motion capture and real-time rendering allow these characters to perform on digital stages in live-streamed concerts, where fans can interact through chat, glowstick animations, and voting. Sega's strategy involves a participatory loop wherein fans not only consume but also co-create content, submitting music, artwork, and stories that influence the evolving avatar ecosystem. This fluid approach treats digital humans not as fixed IPs but as dynamic performers whose identities adapt based on fan input and contextual storytelling. The continuity of these avatars across platforms is supported by technologies that allow characters to evolve while retaining emotional and visual integrity. AI is increasingly being used to drive real-time interaction, generate dialogue, and personalize player experiences, particularly in mobile games and promotional chatbots. Motion capture provides lifelike movement, especially in dance sequences and concert performances, while voice synthesis supports scalable vocal output without depending on live performers. Real-time rendering enables high-quality, responsive visuals across devices and contexts, from console cutscenes to live-streamed mobile events. Fan engagement is a cornerstone of these ecosystems. Otaku culture, which valorizes devotion to fictional characters, provides the economic and social infrastructure for deep fan avatar relationships. Fans support their favorite characters through gacha mechanics, merchandise purchases, concert attendance, and content creation. Monetization strategies capitalize on this engagement through limited edition content, character birthday events, voice packs, and live experiences. Bandai Namco and Sega, in particular, structure their release calendars around seasonal cycles of fan interaction, while Square Enix embeds its characters in deluxe physical editions and licensing partnerships. Looking ahead, Japan's model is likely to evolve toward even deeper integration of AI, XR, and real-time urban interaction. Projects like Osaka's Digital Entertainment City plan to introduce AI avatars into public environments such as train stations and shopping centers, allowing digital humans to act as guides, concierges, and interactive performers in everyday life. Anime production houses like Toei are adopting AI-assisted animation tools to enhance efficiency and content scalability. Meanwhile, the VTuber and virtual influencer industries are expected to expand globally, with Japanese firms like Cover Corp leading efforts to develop character-driven live content that blends entertainment with AI performance. In contrast to Western models, which often emphasize world-building and cinematic spectacle, and Korean models, which blend real-world idols with virtual extensions, Japan's approach remains uniquely character-driven. It treats digital humans as emotionally central, performatively active, and commercially autonomous entities. These avatars serve not only as narrative carriers but as long-term companions, blending fiction and reality into a multisensory, multi-platform experience that defines the modern Japanese entertainment landscape. As AI and XR technologies mature, these characters are poised to become even more integrated into daily life, persisting not just in games and anime but in the social, commercial, and civic spaces of future Japan.